Ew, that's nasty. And I'm coming, oh for goodness sake man, not even the mic can block that out. And also have it with sesame seeded buns, no. So, hey Trouty. Hey Trouty, you know what? Hi foodies and welcome back to my channel. So in the last episode, I showed you how to make a lovely potato and crab tart. Today is episode 5. Now, because it's the Easter period, because it's Good Friday coming up, Easter Sunday too, I wanted to make you another seafood dish. Now today's dish is symbolic because typically on Good Friday, quite a lot of Christians across the world would not be eating meat. And so I thought, what better way than to create a nice fish dish? Now, sit back, enjoy, make sure you subscribe because people are watching, but are you subscribing though? Make sure you subscribe, check me out on all my other social media platforms, and let's get into this quick, easy recipe. I love to make a nice meat stock, but today it's all about seafood. Essentially what we want to do is take our trout. Hello, Mr. Trout, where are you? Mr. Trout is here, okay? And then with the prawns, we're not going to cook them in the oven. We are going to season them though, and then we're going to put it in the pot. And let me tell you a hack. You put it in the oven, you season it, and you put it in the oven for a little while, okay? So what we want, you can either have really fresh pepper soup, okay? Or you can have it where it's a little bit grilled, but not overcooked, and then put into the stock that's already cooked, okay? Now foodies, our second component is our bread, okay? So by the end of it, you should have your nice seafood soup full of flavor. It can be a bit spicy, I tend to make it spicy. And then you also have fresh seeded bread as well. Now into the bread mixture, we're going to be adding some pumpkin seed. Then I want to go in with 2 tablespoons. Let's just give this a bit of a mix. I also want to add minced garlic. It's 500 grams of flour. I'm going to go in with some Himalayan rock salt. And it's up to you how much you want to add. You don't want to make it too salty. So let's go in like this. Just going to add our yeast. Slowly coming together. Right. We're going to dust it like so onto our mats. Plop this on here like this. You want it to be easier to actually knead. Now bear in mind, you've got a lot of moisture in here. You have water, you have oil. And let's just go in here. It's still quite wet. Gather everything together, okay, and knead, okay. If you have a stand mixer, this is actually a lot easier. I'm telling you, it's a lot easier. I don't have one right now, but that's okay. We use our hands as much as possible, and you're going to keep on doing this for about 10 minutes, okay. Put this on top of our dough, okay, and we want to leave it and set it aside for 1 hour to rise, and then it's ready to go into the oven. Now let's set our timer, okay? Okay, we've even got 2 going. And now it's time to start on our seafood. Right, you want a good knife to do this. Let's start here. Okay, now as you can see, it does have quite a lot of bones in there, so you will have to be mindful of that. Important to go inside the fish as well. Now we're going to put this on this oven tray. Okay, and in it goes. Now it's time to season the prawns, and we're going to season the prawns with the exact same seasoning, but we're going to put this straight into the pot instead. Be a little bit more generous with this one. Alright, it's ready to go in, and I'm just going to glaze this, as I said before, with some milk. Now what's the purpose of this tea? We want to put our sesame seeds on top now, so before it goes into the oven, we are going to glaze hot. As generous or as light as you want. In this goes for about 35 to 40 minutes. Okay, we have the bread in the oven, baking, and now it's time to make the stock. We also have the trout that's cooked. This was in for a total of about 20 minutes. Let's have a look. nice crisp skin there. I chopped up some garlic, some thin green chilies and also red onion. So I've just added 2 litres of water. You can add 3 if you want, but we have 400 grams of prawns and we have 1 trout, so I don't think we need too much. If you want to make it thicker, you're adding yam, plantain, or you're even adding, I don't know, potatoes, whatever it is that you want to add to it, go ahead and add 3. Now to the pot, I'm going to add some seasoning. So you may remember before that we added fish seasoning. Okay, we added ground white pepper and we also added Himalayan salt to our trout and also to the prawns. I'm also going to go in with medium curry powder and then 2 Knorr cubes. You can add Maggi, you can add Knorr, it's up to you, but in terms of like stock and so on making the soup, I want to go ahead and add the Knorr cubes. Okay, let's add the seasoning. And then when it's cooking for a few minutes, I'll then add the prawns. The last thing that will go in will be the trout because I don't want that to disintegrate in there. Now, as the fish soup is going on, our bread is ready. Now let's take a closer look. It smells really good, nice and savoury. It smells like a bakery in this place. I want to cut through it just to see how it's turned out. And yeah, let's wait for the soup to cook. Ooh, that looks tasty. Let's use our bread knife to cut into it. And foodies, there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed episode 5. Look, it tastes good. If you follow my instructions, it should come out good. If you recreate this recipe, let me know. Comment down below. If you have any questions, email me, message me on Instagram, or you can literally just leave a comment below in the comment section. Let's go taste this soup really quickly. I have done so already, but let me just do it on camera. Okay, let's get a bit of that broth. It's good. I'm happy I added that extra salt. Again, you can season to taste as you like because people have different salt levels. Yeah, if you're celebrating Easter, happy Easter. If you're not, that's also fine. I hope you enjoy the Easter bank holiday breaks. Take care, make sure you subscribe, comment below, share with your friends, and I'll see you again in episode 6. Thanks for watching, guys.